Well. Back in the house again. On the 1st of October 2016. It's your boy Daryl Gray doing another Diatribe episode. Once again, I got my little Playmaker drink. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's my little clear Long Island iced tea with that Mountain Dew Blue Volt in it. Called a Playmaker in the name of your boy Michael Irvin, Playmaker for the Dallas Cowboys. For those of you who don't know, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fanatic. I'll chop it up about them in a minute. Got a couple things I want to get off my chest. It's now the end of the week, and I'll be trying to do these probably on Fridays or Saturdays or Sundays, whenever I'm feeling the need, I suppose. Watching this new joint on Netflix called Luke Cage. Read about it yesterday, so that's what you're going to be hearing in the background is me kind of half watching that and half talking about the things I need to talk about. One thing I want to say about this show's pretty fresh. You ain't never seen anything like this on Netflix. You ain't never seen anything. This is a Marvel Universe type joint too, and it's kind of good. It's really kind of good. You know, some brothers in here doing their thing, black superheroes, kind of smooth little storyline. Kind of feeling this show a little bit, so that's what you're gonna hear in the background as I do my little thing. Want to talk about a couple things that happened over the week. First and foremost on my mind, as you know, I got somebody in my life who's, we go through our little controversies every so often with my quote-unquote situation and her kids, whatever that is. But topic came up today where her son had inquired of her as to her opinion about this Colin Kaepernick nonsense. It's not even nonsense. What Colin Kaepernick is doing, which is far from nonsense. Let me rephrase that. The reaction to him by some of these pundits and some of these I'm gonna call them white supremacists because that's all it can be, as in regard to his standing or kneeling or whatever it is for the national anthem. Anyway, you've had several, more than a few African American athletes stand, and rather than take a knee or not stand up at all for the national anthem, they put up the Black Power Fist. If you're not familiar with the Black Power Fist, was made fairly prevalent in the 60s and 70s during the civil rights movement, and more so in the I think it was the 69 Olympics, where those two sprinters put up the Black Power Fist in solidarity for the oppression that black people have been dealing with since emancipation. So anyway, I say all that to say he was asking the question, and he was a little perturbed that why would anybody not, first of all, stand up for the flag, and second of all, quote unquote, and I'm saying this, I'm actually not even quoting, I'm going to say this paraphrasing, if white people were to kneel and put up the Hitler salute, and everybody kind of knows what that is, the extended arm with the fingers straight out, whatever. If white people were to put out the Hitler salute like the black people do the fist extension, the fist salute, then people would go crazy over that. So in essence, this little cat, this young white cat, is equating the Hitler salute with the Black Power Fist salute. You heard me right. He's equating the Black Fist Extension Power Salute to the Nazi Heil Hitler salute. It's almost comical. I'm not making this up. You can't make this up. So in essence, his issue is if white people were to do the black Hitler, do the Hitler salute in regard to this, people go crazy. So why should black kids or black men do the Black Power Fist salute? Because basically, in his fugue, he thinks it's the same thing. I live in an area. I live in Utah. For those of you who don't know, I live in Utah, and it's predominantly white. We know that. Education system isn't that bad. The education system isn't that bad. They even talk about civil rights here. So I'm not sure why this kid is not educated enough to understand the difference and why you can't logically understand what that's about. To equate those two things, to me, is a serious and almost purposeful lack of education. You can't rationally, as an American, equate the two. So for those of you who really don't know, who really don't understand it, who want to give it the benefit of that, I'm going to explain it to you. The Heil Hitler salute was a salute of fascism, of Nazism. It is symbolic of white supremacy and hatred that has a connotation or relation to the murder of 6 million so-called Jews. That's what that represents. The murder, the annihilation, the attempted genocide of 6 million Europeans of a particular religious belief or descent. That's what that represents. It represents what we would call the epitome of fucking evil. Now, let's talk about the extended Black Power Fist movement, or the Black Power Fist salute. Anyone with any with any education who decided to crack a book or pay attention in school will understand that is a symbol of solidarity in the face of oppression. The extended Power Fist salute has everything to do with solidarity against white oppression. Basically, one says, kill all the Jews or kill all the non-whites. And the other one says, hey, don't kill me because I'm black. That's exactly what that one is. So it's diametrically opposed to the other one. It doesn't make any sense that anybody with any real education or any want to know any truth would even be able to link the two. So for this young dude to walk in the house and ask the dumbass question or say that dumbass statement that they made, it really makes me sad about either our education system is failing these white kids out here in Utah, absolutely failing them as far as history, or this young man is purposefully being told ignorant shit. It absolutely saddens me in that regard. It just seems to me that given the climate that we have, the political climate, the things that we're going through in this election year, that these racists are making it a point to bring dumb shit to light, to create bizarre ideologies and bizarre talking points that keep ignorant people ignorant. Because that was an ignorant statement. That is somebody who has no knowledge of African Americans who have been in this country since its inception. I'm tired of people talking about, blacks being here and if you don't love it, you need to leave, and you shouldn't go up against the national anthem, or you should always honor the flag, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure that 90% of white people in this country don't even realize that the first person to die for this country, the first person to die in the Revolutionary War, the first minute that we as a country decided that we wanted to be free, or those people wanted to be free, the first minute of the Revolutionary War, the first person killed on the line was a black man. The first person to die for their country was a black man named Crispus Attucks. Look it up. It wasn't a white man. It wasn't a patriot white man. It wasn't George Washington. It wasn't any of those white people. It was a black man named Crispus Attucks. The first person to die for the independence of this country was a Negro. And they don't talk about him at all. They don't talk about him at all. We died for this country even before we became a sovereign country, in defense of this country. But they won't teach you that because white supremacy won't allow it. It's amazing to me. But they want to bring out stupid statistics and make stupid examples, and they want to do this. And it's sad for me that this young man doesn't know this. As a matter of fact, my girl didn't even know this. It's I think sometimes stupidity is a choice. It's gotta be. Being evil is a choice. Sometimes being evil is comfortable to people. And to even correlate the two, the power fist, sovereignty, black power fist, and the Heil Hitler salute, to me it's just steeped in, I'm going to bring it up, I'm going to say it again, it's of the devil. You have to be purposefully stupid and not want to know. I said in my last little diatribe that they hate us because of our skin. That's all it can be. That's all it can be. I don't give a damn what I do, how positive I am, how polite I am, how educated I am. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can speak all the white talking points. I can say all the things that make them comfortable. But initially when they see me, they don't like me because I'm black. Because my skin is dark. Fundamentally, this is what it is. If you can't come up with statistics that show how positively black people influence this country, and the only thing you can quote is black on black crime and crime statistics as they pertain to black people, you're a racist. If you did any kind of research, any kind of real research as to what black people do in this country or have done for this country, beginning with Crispus Attucks, you would find that we belong here. We belong here. Whatever side of the Bible you want to talk, whatever side of history you talk, we built this country on our blood and our sweat, and we belong here. We've been here just as long as you. We've been here just as long as white people. They used us to build this country. We died for this country. We were the first to die for this country. And you know what? For you to disparage us and to build it on us and then tell us we should leave if we have anything to say about it is straight racist bullshit. And you're a demon and you're a devil. I don't give a damn how good you think you are. You're a devil, and you're gonna pay, because the Most High God is gonna make you pay for being evil. Straight up. And you can look forward to that. You can look forward to that. It makes no sense to me. No sense to me whatsoever. And I think a lot of people are comfortable in it. They're comfortable in it. And they like to spout that nonsense. This young man will not learn the real deal until years from now. And you know what? That's only if he wants to, because he can be blissfully ignorant for years and years. I've seen it myself. It's just crazy to me. It doesn't make any sense. But we'll stand up and say they believe in God and say that they believe in this flag and never really understand what African Americans have brought to this country. Never even try. Dude, won't even try. Won't even try. They don't even understand. They don't understand that they're doomed if they don't change their ways. They're doomed. Racists are doomed if they don't change their ways. Let's talk about something else. It just depresses me, really. I was watching the news about this guy who got shot for basically pointing his vape machine at a cop. Got a little difference of opinion on this one. I have been very vocal about the way cops have been dealing with African Americans, and we've seen over the past month, the year or whatever, a bevy of young unarmed African Americans being killed for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Now we got this guy who pointed his vape machine like a gun at a cop. Can't get mad. Can't get mad. I mean, I get it. He didn't really have a gun. He got killed, but what are you thinking? What are you thinking about? They want to kill you anyway. So why was that smart? If I as an African American, I'm not mad at the cops for this. What are you thinking about? Are you serious? If you're a grown ass man with a play gun, don't point it at a cop. That makes no sense. And God forgive this guy. I hope this guy gets salvation the way he's supposed to. I don't understand it. Did you not think they were going to shoot you? They want to shoot you anyway. This is one time that I can't say. This is one time that I can't say that I'm angry. It just makes no sense. Sometimes we as brothers, we do some craziness that we should not be doing as it pertains to these people who want to kill us, and then get mad when they do. And then get mad when they do. You know? And then get mad when they do. Can't do that, man. We can't provoke them. We can't provoke them. We shouldn't be out here being provocative. They want to do it. So why would we, if unless you want to die? But we got to be on the right side of any and all of this. You can't pretend like you got a gun. You can't pretend like you got a bomb. You can't pretend like you're going to attack them. I'm not even telling you that you got to be polite to these pigs, because I'm telling you that sometimes they don't deserve the respect that they think they get. That they don't deserve the respect that they think they do. But don't provoke them. Don't make them put hands on you. Don't make them pull guns out on you. You know, don't act like you got a gun. I know that you don't have to do anything to get shot, but you know, don't really provoke them. Make them be evil. Make them be the people that they are. Don't force their hand. You know. I mean, nobody said you gotta coon to these racist motherfuckers, but don't step out there with a samurai sword, or, don't even point your finger at him and say, pew. That's my gun sound. Don't do that. That's just stupid. We gotta be intelligent. We gotta be better. I mean, it may not save you no matter what, but I mean, we don't walk in the middle of traffic blindfolded. That makes no sense. We know if we go out in the middle of the highway, we probably get hit by a car. We know that people should be following the speed limits, and they should, hit their brakes if you out there. But if you walk out there blindfolded in the dark and expect a car not to hit you, then you're just asking for it. Don't be stupid out there. Don't be ignorant. Don't play yourself. It makes no sense to do that. So in this particular instance, this guy's pointing vapor machines at the cops. That wasn't smart. So God bless that brother. I hope he finds his salvation. But I mean, you got to deal with what you got to deal with if you put yourself out there like that. My Cowboys play the 49ers this weekend. I'm a little bit apprehensive about what's going on. Dez playing Dez again. We walk on eggshells with this dude, man. So I thought he matured into something that's gonna work out for us, and maybe get into a scheme where he can get the ball like he should be getting the ball, break some records, take us to the promised land. But he's not showing up for work. They finding his brother. He's feeling himself. I don't know. I listen to Stephen A. Smith damn near every day. I watch him on YouTube damn near every day. And this Muppet looking motherfucker, I hate it when he's right. I hate it when Stephen A. Smith is right. It bothers me to no end when Mr. fucking forehead, when this nigga with no chin, like he got Jim Henson's hand all up in his ass. I mean, when this nigga's right, he's right. Whatever could go wrong with the Dallas Cowboys goes wrong. We have since 96, we've had some sort of bullshit curse on us that I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know if it's the culture. I don't know if it's something in the water. I don't know if there's a demonic presence over the Cowboys. Something always happens. Something always puts us in a position where we can't. We're struggling. And if it's not suspensions for substance abuse, you got Randy Gregory, who we won't see until the season's over. He may play the last game of the season. You got DeMarcus Lawrence, who we probably get back after this week. Hopefully, God willing, we need a pass rush. What's the guy's name? Rolando McClain. We don't even hear his name no more. I think he works over at Subway. I think he works at one of these Subway sandwich stores now. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy that we have such dysfunctional nonsense going on with this team. And then you got somebody like Dez Bryant. You got somebody like Dez Bryant who just was doing so well, and it seems like he just reverts back. I don't know if he's taking his Ritalin. I don't know what's going on with this young man. But you please got to get your mind right, man. Please get your mind right. This shit ain't cute no more. We need you out there, even if they don't throw the ball to you at all. We need you out there to get team wins. We need you out there taking the pressure off some of these other lesser receivers and let some of these other skilled players rip some shit up. You're going to get your opportunities, man. But you can't be suspended. You can't be paying fines. You can't be bringing down the locker room. You got to be at work, man. Hell, I got to go to work every day down in this fucking place I go to work. I hate it. For pennies on the fucking dollar. You're playing football, nigga. Go to work. Go to work. This is what happens when you got people that ain't never really had a real job. And Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones and even Jason Garrett to some degree are coddling this dude. I understand it. I get it though. But man, come on, man. Come on, brother. Come on, looking like my cousin, nigga. Go to work. Do your job. Throw the X up. Whatever you do. Be a decoy. Whatever that is. But go to work. You know how many motherfuckers out here would kill a toddler to be in your position? I literally mean that. There's been men out here that would kill a child to be in your position. Cut off limbs. Whatever it would take to be in your position. And you tell me, I didn't want to get bad news, so I didn't show up to work. I didn't want to get the bad news. What did you think was going to happen? If you stayed away, that what? You weren't gonna find out? Was you under the covers at home? Go to work. I'm just about tired of my Cowboys just disappointing me every single freaking year, man. Do your thing. On a lighter note, I got a picture of my mom a couple days ago. She texted out a picture when she was in the Air Force. Let me tell you something. That's a bad B right there. My mom's, when she was in the Air Force, in the picture she was a senior master sergeant in the Air Force. Let me tell you something. That was a bad mamma jamma right there. Beautiful lady, intelligent, military, retired. One of two of my idols. My other idol is my dad. I love that picture. I've been looking at that picture every couple hours since I got it, and I love my mother to death. And I appreciate everything that she's done for me. Her and my father. Been married. They've been married for 48 years. And you know what? I don't idolize nobody but them two Negroes right there. So, made my week. So I love you, Mom. Love you, Pop. You guys are my idols for sure. And I'm gonna let y'all go. Time for me to go to bed. I'm gonna finish my little playmaker and watch this little Luke Cage flick. I'm starting to realize all this nigga does is walk around getting shot and not dying and bending guns. So maybe I was a little premature in my accolades for this. They better start getting real. Niggas out here getting shot for real, and this nigga walking through bullets. And gotta come up with something better than this. You know. But so far, it's been a fairly good show. I'll talk to y'all next week. I'm out.